You are welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about taste. The word taste is also known as gustation. The word taste is also known as gustation. And taste is actually carried out by what we call taste buds. In other words, the sense organ for taste is known as taste bud. Now, taste bud is ovoid in nature and has a diameter of 50 to 70 micron. Now, adults have about 10,000 taste buds, and then children actually have more taste buds. And then as an individual grows older, the number of taste buds usually declines. Now let's talk about the location of taste buds. Most taste buds are usually located in the papillae of the tongue. And then some taste buds are located around the mucosa, in the mucosa of the epiglottis. We can find taste bud in the palate. We can find taste bud in the esophagus, particularly the upper esophagus. And then we can also find taste buds around the pharynx. Now, let's talk about the papillae of the tongue. Now, we usually okay, let me draw the structure of the tongue. Now this is the anterior two-thirds of the tongue, and this is the posterior one-third of the tongue. Now in the anterior two-thirds of the tongue, we have what is called the fungiform papilla. Fungiform papilla. We have what is called the fungiform papilla. So this area contains the fungiform papilla. This is fungiform papilla. It is located around the teeth and in the anterior two-thirds of the tongue. Then, around the posterior one-third, the posterior part of the tongue, we have a V-shaped structure that contains another papilla that is called the circumvallate papilla. So this is referred to as the circumvallate papilla. Then, around the side of the tongue, let me use another marker to represent this. Around the lateral part of the tongue, we have another papilla which is called the foliate. It is called the foliate papillae. Then we also have what is referred to as the filiform papillae. The filiform papillae is actually located. Let me use another color of marker. Okay, let me use this one. The filiform papillae is actually located in the dorsum of the tongue. These ones are referred to as the filiform papillae. Filiform papillae. Now, let's talk about the cells that are located in the taste bud. We normally have taste buds usually contains about 4 types of cell. They are the type 1 cell, we have the type 2 cell, we have the type 3 cell, then we have the type 4 cell. The type 1 cell and the type 4 cell are known as supporting cells. We call them supporting cells. And then the function of type 2 cell is unknown. So the function of this one is unknown. But then the type 3 cells are actually known as the taste cells. They are responsible for transmitting taste impulses. Now, okay, let me draw the diagram so that you appreciate it better. Now, this is the diagram. This is known as type 1 cell. This is type 1 cell. This is type 2 cell. This is type 2 cell. And then this is type 3 cell. This is type 3 cell. This is type 3 cell. And then we also have the support, and we have another one called the basal cell. The basal cells are also called type 4 cells, and they are also supporting cells. So this is basal cell, which is also known as type 4 cell. And then this one is also a supporting cell. We can call it supporting cell or type 1 cell. And then this particular one is known as type 2 cell. This is type 2 cell. And of course, this is our type 3 cell. This is type 3 cell. Now, type 1, type 2, and type 3 cells actually have what we call cilias. They have cilias, and these cilias open into a pore. It opens into a pore that is referred to as the taste pore. This is the taste pore. They have cilias or projections that open into the taste pore. The taste pore is an epithelial covering that is located beneath the mucosa. Now, the only cells that does not have cilias are the basal cells. But the type 1 cells, the type 2 cells, and the type 3 cells have cilias that open into the taste pore. Now, let's talk about the types of taste that we have. We have the salt taste. Salt taste. The salt taste is mediated by sodium chloride. We have the sweet taste. Okay, let me say the sour taste. The sour taste is mediated by protons like hydrogen ion. We have the sweet taste. Sweet taste is mediated by sugar, alcohol, and all that. Then we have the bitter taste. The bitter taste is mediated by substances like alkaloid, quinine, and all that. And then we have the umami. Umami is actually mediated by glutamate. It's a very pleasant taste, and is actually, the word umami is actually a Japanese word. This is glutamate. Glutamate. Now let's talk about the transduction of taste sensation.